Now let's get that started. Hey, look, it worked. 25 keys, okay. Ooh, the intro stage is available. 26 keys. And 24, that is not bad. You know what, let's actually do the intro stage first. Oh, I start with the dash boots. I didn't even see that. Oh, that is beautiful. All of that hurt a lot. Let's say all is right with the world, and then I take a huge amount of damage because I just tried to dash through an enemy. One of these times when I have a little more time and I'm not doing a double rando, I'd like to do one of those seeds where you start with basically nothing, like no weapons. Well, not no weapons, but you start with like not like a max of 1 buster bullet. Are you gonna die yet? How much health does that thing have? Hey Matt, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. How did that thing not die? I feel like it should have died. Unless I was just really slow on my mash. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, it's not a problem anymore. Uh-oh. Like, I don't think I've ever died like that to those little flying bee things. Okay, well, let's get a charge shot geared up and ready then. Oh, only 1 damage. Great. Okay, I was gonna say, is there like a blue I'm not catching there? Does that have the blue virus? Everything definitely coming up Millhouse. Oh, that's so good. Spinning wheel. Yeah, we probably didn't want to do that. I was trying to switch to spinning wheel. That's not in this game. Yeah, that thing is, maybe, have I lost mash or something? Or did that, maybe they just rolled up a little bit on health. Because they could have rolled up on health. I feel like I normally kill them long before they get there, and I don't feel like my mash was awful, but... It is so nice to have the dash here. Ow. Oh, that is so... Was that the weapon for Blizzard Buffalo, or was that the key? Okay, that was Frost Tower. That's very good. No, I'm not gonna go do Mammoth right now. We'll wait till we can maybe get some other stuff. We got stuff like this. Like Wire Sponge. And a Sigma Key. No weapons here. It looks like we didn't start with any sub-tanks. Yep, you gotta go in guns blazing. You also gotta jump. Yep, we got nothing here. I should have looked to see if there was one of the X-Hunters in this stage. I always forget to do that next to. Oh, Neon Tiger key. Finding a lot of very nice keys early on. Okay, good. You don't want to fight an X-Hunter here because they never seem to be able to be damaged by the Buster. I am really looking forward to doing one of those seeds where you start with 1 Buster shot and have no weapons. Well, you have at least 1 weapon, but it could just be 1 Buster shot. Because that was brutal and I loved it. At least with this, normally this is the first boss I do. So while Wire Sponge will have a lot more health, I shouldn't have that much of an issue. Is that the X2 boots? Oh, that's the X3, even better. I'd much rather... Well, the X2 foot parts are awesome, but I'd much rather have the X3. Alright, here we go. Okay, 5 damage, not bad. And we got 4 for a dash shot. All right, as long as we don't get bad RNG and it doesn't hit us here in the corner. Rude. Got him. That's actually a pretty quick charge. Oh, it's gonna get mad again. All right, here we go. No touchy. Easy. The Z-Saber, okay. Ooh. There's a lot here. No, not gonna try it. Let's go Neon Tiger. This is also the first level I usually do in X3, so... Beating Neon Tiger with just the Buster, unless we have Metal Man Syndrome here, and Spinning Wheel works really well against him. Ooh, what game is that? What's the red for? Red is X2. So that's definitely nice. Don't care about that. Get out of my way, bug. Oh, that's right. We got 2 weapons here. Okay, yeah, so spinning wheel is definitely a lot better. Can we get through? Rats. Okay, so we don't need that. I was really hoping that would be an instant kill. Every mini boss has an instant kill. Oh, speaking of instant kill, don't jump into those. That is a problem. Yeah, I still have not been able to use Hadouken or the Shoryuken at all, because I just never have enough health for it. I never get enough health where they become viable. The Z-Saber, you should be able to use the Z-Saber by fully charging though, shouldn't you? Like the Z-Saber, you could just fully charge. Oh, I need the arm parts for that though, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Well, let's try that. Do I have a sub-tank for this? Yes, I do. Eight is decent, but not enough. Biscuits! So basically, one hit from those things is an instant kill. I'm gonna give this one more try, and if I die again to the mini-boss, we're just gonna leave and come back later when we have a better than starting health. Because, I mean, 8 damage is nice, but if you can only get hit once, that's kind of a problem. Well, maybe I should grab that health on the way down. Or maybe Frost Tower will be our insta-kill. It is our insta-kill! So I just, the first round on that, I just missed my Frost Tower shot. I was too slow and it didn't hit it. And that ended up causing a chain reaction of 2 deaths and like 4 minutes lost. I'm not worried about the target time though. In this kind of seed, I'm usually well under it, which is gonna end up coming back to bite me. Actually, we've got a sub-tank that'll auto-refill, so let's just use it. Just in case we get poked. Hey, look at that! I mean, the X3 head parts, well, maybe those are actually kind of useful here. Oh, that missed. Uh-oh. I should have used the sub-tank. I was like, I've got a sub-tank. I don't need to use it. I should have used it. There's no reason I should be dying to Neon Tiger. That is very justified. All right, come back down, and there we go. Easy game. Ooh, ostrich key. Wait, what? Oh, that's Storm Tornado. I can't get over there, though. Nothing wrong with that. That's what they're there for. A beetle. I mean, Beetle has a lot of stuff, but I'd like to have... Well, actually, maybe we don't need the, maybe we don't necessarily need... Ooh, I want it. Yes! Wow, did that hurt? That's a lot of camp accidents. Probably not safe to have that many camp accidents. The camp would get closed down. That all stems from Friday the 13th Part 2 with Paul's Jason's a Legend speech. Hey! Ooh. Alright, let's just jump over that. Ow. I gotta remember that I have the Z-Saber. I so rarely use the Z-Saber in this. And it could be useful. I mean, it's useful for things like this. Silk shot. You love to see that. All right, instant kill. That's only one. That's not great. That's also only one. That's not great either. That's better. As long as it sits still like that. Ow. There we go. Easy game. Why did I jump into that? Anything down here? Nope. Get out of there. Actually, let's... I already used that sub-tank. Uh-oh. That's better. Let's say I don't want to die here. The boss is right at the top of the ladder. There we go. Got the checkpoint. Nine is pretty good. Ow. Uh-oh. Let's use that just in case. Didn't need it. Dashbuster ammo and a Sigma key. We're gonna need those Sigma keys. You know what? There's a lot here. This is a very high density stage. And it's got pretty good music. Ow! Ooh, Sonic Slicer. Okay, that is Buster ammo. See, finding weapons is always good, because you never know what weapon is going to be needed for Sigma. Or a really annoying mini boss. I do, yeah, I think the extra ammo is nice, like having 4 shots, but I like having the higher speed shot a lot better. Like, I like it when the bullets go faster and you get Gatling gun. Ooh. Hello, Wheelgator. Finding a lot of really nice keys here. Yeah, 5 and high speed fire is just so much fun. It's like having a turbo controller, but you don't actually need to have any turbo buttons. Okay, that is just, you're going way too fast. Ow. Okay, we're gonna use our sub-tank. Grab that Sigma key. This is the big fancy spot of the level. Hey, kangaroo! That means I can get the extra stuff over here now. Yeah, like that even makes my mash go well, and my mash is pretty terrible. What is going on there? All right, there we go. Yeah, now I can go all the way over here and we can get the last item. I was kind of waiting on this level because I wanted to be able to go back and get this, but I didn't have a ride armor. Turns out all we needed to do is get a ride armor here. Wow, that was a good knockback. Not for me, but for them. And it was a Sigma key, very good. You always like to see Sigma keys. There will be a point in the game when you're desperate to find them. So I have no problem stacking them up early. I do have a problem missing that jump a bunch of times, though. All right, do we have a weapon to beat Gravity Beetle? 3's not gonna do it. 3's not gonna do it. 5 probably won't do it either. Oh wait, Z-Saber. Ten will do it. Easy. Energy up in a stage change. The energy ups are nice, don't get me wrong. But what I'd really rather see is a little thing called life up. Life up would be much nicer. Yeah, oh, I gotta get health. Whoa. That's a big problem. Rainbow ceiling tiles. That is absolute misery. Why would they do that? What was that? Seriously, rainbow ceiling tiles? Okay, we're not gonna have the insta-kill. But only 6. Oh, the saber, I don't have to charge longer to use the saber? I didn't realize you just had to charge up to your max level. That's pretty cool. Ow. 6 is pretty good. We'll just do 6. Yeah, that was really quick. I love it. It's kind of like getting the higher speed charge could actually hurt you more in this now. Mandrill, Quanger. There is a lot to do in X2. Probably shouldn't have done this level though, because more often than not, I can't actually beat the boss here because it's, well, actually, no, I've got other weapons. I need percent X3C. Oh, yeah. The saber is just, it's, I used to only be able to beat the game with the saber until I actually figured out how to hit Sigma's head. Which was always disappointing because then you don't get the proper ending of the game where Zero's there. And then really, if there's no Zero at the ending, what's the point? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, well, good. At least we can do some damage. I was gonna say, none of the other stuff works. Apparently he's immune to both sub-weapons, but not to normal shots. So we're just gonna use Dash Buster. Oh, Blizzard Buffalo, very nice. Yeah, it's so hard to line up a shot on that thing. Wheelgator, we've got a couple weapons in here to work with. Oh, watch out for that. The red, oh, look at that higher speed shot. You love to see that. Wait, oh, I don't have the boots. I thought I had the dash boots in this. That was X3. Oh, well. Not gonna try to iceless that. Uh-oh. I want it. Why can't I get this? There we go. And it's X3, not X2, but still, I'm gonna want that. All that moving around on the screen really did not make my vertigo happy, though. Ooh, yeah, we'll take the loss of points to use the iframes to get a life up. Faster. Is this the stage where there's, whoa. Yeah, I think this is the stage where there's one thing off to the side here, and it's a Sigma key. Definitely want that. And since I don't really care about the points, we're just going to use the iframes to get back up here. With a Blast Hornet key. I love finding all these keys so early on. That is not... I don't love that. Get the health. More Buster ammo with this much rapid fire? Ooh. Alright, now let's see how long Wheelgator spends sitting under the ground like a coward. Is it Bedwell, do you know if the health that you need for like the Hadouken and the Shoryuken is random? Coward. Ow. Okay, well now I can't even hit you. Seriously? This is why I hate Wheelgator. Stop it. Okay, 2 damage, might as well be none. 2 damage, also useless. Coward. I probably should just die and come back when, yeah. You know, with how annoying this fight is gonna be, maybe it's not even worth doing right now. Maybe I should just come back later when I've got a weapon that actually works, where I'm not gonna be spending so much time waiting for this coward to come up from under the mud. Ooh, that's piercing. That's interesting. That missed, but that's interesting that the charged buster shot is piercing. And it still only does 2 damage, but... Man, the dash shot's only 2 damage too. What is this guy made out of? Do that again. Shoot things out of your arm. Out of your shoulders. No, not like that. Yes, like this. I was too close. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother with Wheelgator right now. Wheelgator and his upgraded scales. We can come back to there right away at the end. Let's try Crystal Snail. There's a lot of stuff here. Violins in this level, and I don't have a sub-tank, so that's gonna be a big problem. I guess I could just skip him and come back later for that. Yeah, the checkpoint, like, without the checkpoint system, this would be, I wouldn't say unplayable, but it would be very irritating to have to come back and do a bunch of levels or, like, redo them all just because you didn't have the right weapon or something. Alright, Sigma key, very nice. Is it even worth trying violin here? I really don't think it is. Well, maybe. I can try it once, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just go back. Why can I not do a dash jump? Oh, that's why. Okay, seriously? Much better. Ooh, there's a good weapon. I'm glad I at least went here, because I completely forgot about those 2 checks down there. Right, now it's time to get absolutely annihilated. Yeah, we're not, no way we're doing that with the, not finding any of the useful weapons here early on, so we're just gonna skip him. And hope that we can at least clear that mini-boss. We'll have to come back later to do that, because you don't want to skip an X-Hunter. They usually give a couple items afterwards. We didn't even need that. There we go. Was really hoping we'd have the instant kill for that. No! Oh, got it! I thought I missed that. That was really gonna be sad, but then it worked. That almost didn't work, though. Alright, an energy up is fine. We're gonna need those eventually. Too many bats. This is not bat country. They came back. Or did I say they came bat? Okay, can someone give me a health drop? Uh-oh. Okay, made it. Sort of. Okay. Got the checkpoint. Yeah, oh, the rainbow bats are the worst. Okay, that didn't work. I mean, 5 isn't bad, but I'd really like to break the shell. Okay, that's also 5. What? What? I have the Shoryuken with this much health? You can still use it when you've taken damage? Oh, you're kidding me. Was that the mid-level charge shot? Or was that a dash shot that did it? Was that a dash shot or was that the first level charge? That was dash. Well, maybe I could have beat Violin then, with the Shoryuken. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna try that. I didn't even think that I didn't even think to try it, because I just assumed I wouldn't have the health for it. Oh, I like how it changes X into the full armor upgrade version. Man, to think if I wasn't just flailing around, like button mashing like an idiot there and flailing, I would have never used that. X2 might have just got a whole lot easier. Now watch Violin be immune to it. You're kidding. Of course he's immune to it. Why wouldn't he be immune to the Shoryuken? Maybe Wheelgator's not immune to it. I can't believe he was immune to that. Stop. Okay, there we go. Do that. 6? 6 and I land on his head. Just 6. Did I just like... Well, I mean, it did give it to me from the start, so maybe since I got it from the beginning, it's just going to be incredibly weak. But that is pathetic. 6 damage. I would have expected at least like double digits on that. That's just sad. All right, what's here? Garbage. Whoops. Oh, oh no, that's gravity well, and I had it. I had gravity well. I had it, and I didn't think I did. I didn't think I had the jump. And you gotta get gravity well. You can't leave gravity well behind. That is the best weapon in the entire trilogy. Maybe if I can get him to do the thing where he jumps in the air, I can Shoryuken up his bum. Whoops. How much was that? 4. 4. 11, that's a lot better. But I don't have a sub-tank. I really need a sub-tank here. Oh, Mega Man hack and super... That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Aha, there. Do that. Yes, do it again. Whoops. Hey, it worked. Ooh, the X2 body parts. I mean, Mega Man controls have always been really, really nice. There we go. I gotta try to get that gravity well. I've only got up there one, well, I've got it once. The other time I actually got that, it was gravity well. But I am so bad at getting all the way over to that. Yes! Pro gamer. Gravity well. No, I should just go into X3. If you got gravity well, just milk everything you can out of X3. Ooh, Gravity Beetle stage change. There was some goodies in there, I think. And the best part about having the armor in X2 is this. This stupid fish. I hate that thing, and now it's just instantly dead. I hate that too. I like that though. Yep, bye Felicia. I cannot stand that. If the fish does the pattern where it goes down, like it drops, then I have no problem with it. Because then you can just kind of stand there and mash, but it never does that. It likes to go up, and then I have a lot of problems with it. A Sigma key. Let's see, I don't have the foot part, so I can't get the two things up there. Uh-oh. Really could use those foot parts, X2. I also could have used to look to see if there was a mini-boss here. Oh, there was a mini-boss. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, we're just... Maybe we shouldn't even try that. Oh, 10 is really good. You just gotta hit. I'm probably actually gonna die here. Yeah, 10 damage is a lot, but not when you lost that much health trying to get Shoryuken to work. Not the fish again. It's like, oh, it's you. Bam. Oh, I was hoping I could have snuck onto that ledge. Wait, does the X3 head chip tell you what's in X3? Because if it does, X3 might be the way to go, so I can just get one sub-tank for X2. No, use the Shoryuken. Stop shielding yourself, you coward. Yeah, this isn't gonna end well. Well, end well for me. Nope. Ugh. I need a sub-tank. Just one. You know what? Not gonna do this right now. I have Gravity Well. Gravity Well can do all sorts of good things. Uh-oh. Yeah, Gravity Well, he's definitely very wily. He even has the white hair. That was pointless, game. You couldn't have given me something a little better? Can you see that I need... just one sub-tank in X2 would open up so many things. Either that or a whole load of health. Strike Chain. Maybe that'll work on Wheel Gator. Nope. It's usually in Crush Crawfish. Have you seen the Vial stage anywhere but Crawfish? Every time I do this, it always ends up in Crawfish's stage to unlock. Ooh. Hey. I need some peace and quiet to get my flamethrower. Yeah, I always look for the V block, but it always ends up in Crush Crawfish's level. I should check that, though, when I get back out. I have a very... I forgot how much damage that thing does. I have a very bad habit of not looking in stages before I go into them. Like, I just go into them and don't look for X-Hunters or anything like that, or like Bitter Bite. Why did those things have to be red? Ow. What? Oh, it shot. I thought I was gonna be fine because I was off to the side. Oh, this is misery. This shouldn't be difficult either. This isn't... Well, I mean, the fact that they have the attack virus is being a little problematic, but I've got two sub-tanks. I should be utilizing them here. Instead, I'm playing dumb. Aw, man. Gravity Well didn't even work. There we go. Inch forward. Kill that one. I was ready for them to be so mean. I was not ready. All right, first try. Energy up, not bad. All right, now we're finally to the boss after dying way too much. Three is not worth it. He doesn't even have his own weapon. Whoops. Oh, 7. What? Apparently I didn't go far enough off to the side. This is pathetic. I feel like I got more rust in 5 days than I had over like a year. There we go. I couldn't get up there. Problem. All right, we'll just sit in the corner and then dash over. For some reason those, well, I mean, it's good that the spikes never hit the top corner. Got him. Easy game. X3, oh, that's the X3 head chip. No, I don't have the arm part yet for X3, and I don't have Frog. So I guess we'll go Blast Hornet next. Because we got the stage change, that means I can skip the stupid mini-boss. That box-dropping mini-boss is still one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in a game. Terrible mini-boss. Alright, Kangaroo, let's go for a ride. And by go for a ride, I just mean you let me do that. That's 3 in X3. I just want 1 in X2. 1 sub-tank in X2 would make me very happy. I mean, I'd like more eventually, but just 1 to help get through some of these things. Instant kill. There we go. Oh wait, it's gonna be a checkpoint. Go. I was gonna say, where's my checkpoint? Oh, do I have something that can get through the walls here? Oh, the Z-Saber might. Biscuits. Ooh, flame. Oh, there we go. Flame stay. What? I had the stage change. Why do I have to do the mini boss? Well, that's irritating. I thought the stage change gave you the meant you didn't have to do the mini boss. Because the little missile shooting guys at the start of the level were green instead of red, so I thought I had the stage change. Stop wasting time. Yeah, I got definitely, this was worth it though. And the arm parts for X2, okay. Oh. Okay, so that definitely does not work. That's not great either. That's also not great. $11 will do. Uh-oh. Should probably use a sub-tank here just to be extra cautious. There we go. Oh, it's part of the beetle stage. Okay. Then it wasn't that. That's a bummer. Wait, what did he just give me? That looked like something good. I guess we'll find out after the level. Still wasn't an X2 sub-tank, though. Oh, that's also 9. Yeah, I think Gravity Well is going to be the easier 9 to deal with. Should probably use a sub-tank. I mean, yes, it only does 3 at a time, but it hits 3 times per shot. So it's still 9 damage. It blocks the bees, and I don't have to worry about aiming. As long as Gravity Well is on the screen, it does good things. Got him. That is the saddest feeling when you see no item, but we do have the best stage in the entire game. I'm pretty sure there was a boss, a mini boss in there. We got Flame Stag with so many goodies in here. Yeah, let's go up. Come get me. Oh, never mind. Finally! We got the X2 sub-tank. It's over. Things just got a lot nicer. Wow, this is a lot of junk. Uh-oh. Oh, thankfully we had that instant kill. Otherwise, that would have been pretty severe death. Okay, we don't need that. Uh-oh. Oh, no, where'd he go? There we go. Okay, I think he's immune to that too. Because of course he is. I should be trying to dodge a little more, but I'm like, I got a sub-tank. I can be cocky now. There. That's it. I want that, but that's another thing, like the ostrich heart, that I have a real problem, like where Gravity Well was, that I have a real problem trying to reach. And so far, Flamestag's level has not been that fancy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but it's mostly junk. All right, here we go. That missed. That missed too. That missed too. Bad timing. How did that miss? There we go. I mean, 10 is nice, but it's really not that... Like, I want to see, like, upper 10s. We got Strike Chain now. We can get the weapon... We can get whatever... Oh, I guess we're going to the boss first. And I got a sub-tank, at least. Oh, he's got double health now, though. Don't like double health. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Yeah, 6 is not that great when it means I fall right into him. Maybe a fully charged shot will do a little more. Oh, great. So that just means he hides. So if he does that one more time after hitting with a charge shot here... Coward! Uh-oh. Yeah, it's no sense even trying to hit him with the fully charged shot, because it's just going to make him go back under the mud. That is piercing, though, so we can use that one. Hopefully he just does this, like, for 3 cycles. It's unfortunate that the fully charged shot has the stun effect. Yeah, this is... Oh, jeez, I'm gonna die again. I have never hated Wheelgator as much as I do right now. What the crap? Come on. Oh. And just the backup foot parts for X1. That was all it was. I mean, the 2 Sigma keys, yes, those are really nice. But oh geez, last time I tried to get the this item with the armor. It took me like 6 tries. I don't think that's it. How many times do I want to do this? I hadn't missed getting this once until the last seed I did, and now it's like I gave myself the yips. That actually might have done it. Nope, that's not that's too far. No, nope, it isn't. Ooh, Volt Catfish. That's actually worth it. Yeah, Vials and Crawfish's level again. Yep, welcome in Dimension X. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I think I have Dead by Daylight, but I've never actually really played it. I watched Doc play it a lot. Hey Lewis, welcome in. Hope you're having a good, what was that? A good Saturday? We're just gonna grab that health and sneak through. Stop it. Yeah, the Link to the Past seed was a lot better than this one. This one is kind of poo. That'd be so cool if they had 8-bit Laura in Dead by Daylight. Oh, we'll take the charge. Let's charge speed up. There we go. Get rid of that. That's good to hear. Always good when days are going better. I mean, not going great for Debbie because she doesn't get a Mercedes this year because they have to set an example. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll take that. Uh-oh. Completely forgot about that part. Well, that's a problem. Okay, we just gotta get out of this loop. I'm stuck in a getting punched in the head loop. That happened again. There we go. Much better. That didn't work. Okay, we're gonna use all our sub-tanks on the bite fight. That is pathetic. Ooh, another X2 sub-tank and an X1 sub-tank. That was worth it. Really glad I decided to go here instead of somewhere else. A charity stream went really well. Unfortunately, the game put Paul in... Ooh, the X3 body part. The game put Paul in the worst possible spot by the cave. So it took forever to get the knife. And I definitely was... It was not even worth attempting trying to kill Pamela after the incident where... Well, I don't think it's really worth it unless you're going for a complete everything run, because if Jason attacks the kids while you're at Pamela, it's just game over. Because the game does not give you enough time to physically make it back to the kids. Alright, here we go. 3 is not going to do it. Yes, you jump over here and jump into the tornado thing again. I really wish this was the weakness. Stop shooting sparks everywhere. Alright, we're just gonna use this. And it's a good time, and it's for a very good cause, so... Can't complain. I can't complain about this stupid boss, though. Alright, Crystal Hunter. Got another weapon. And we got Frog. More importantly, now we can get everything that we need out of Toxic Seahorse's stage. I always try to hold out for either Frog or Frost Tower and the arm part, because both of those will give you access to the 2 items at the top. I believe it's Vanilla Kangaroo and the Heart Tank. We'll take that. We're not going to take that. Ooh, that is really... Oh, that's X1, even better. I was kind of avoiding a couple areas in X1 because I didn't want to have to come back later, but now that we've got that in X1, I thought that was X2, which is also very nice, because with X2, you can just shoot that and it'll tell you items you can't see. Yeah, Crawfish, there's like that and Catfish, both of them, I will take the stun. Having the stun weapon for especially Catfish is incredible, and Crawfish is just a giant pain, like literal pain, because I constantly get hit. I know there's a way to make Frog kind of like use the propellers a little bit, but I've never figured out how to properly do that. All right, what do we got up here? All right, energy up, not bad. Whoops. We'll take that. Still need life ups. All right, instant kill. Oh, I had the instant kill. It was just a standard normal buster shot. Ooh, Chameleon Sting. Starting to find a few more weapons in X1 too. Only got 3 of them now, but still. Like to have a couple more weapons before you go into that game. Sneak. This is another fight that's really fun to have the stun for. But who needs the stun when you're doing 9s? Coward. Alright, there shouldn't be another no item. High-speed charge. Neither of those are really worth anything, though. We got a lot of stuff we can do here now, though. Quanger's weapon would be really nice, because you could get a couple extra things. Yeah, that could definitely be a Terminator boss. Uh-oh. Hey, stop it. Ooh, Armadillo Key. I wonder what happens if you get the Flame Stag stage change while you're in this level. Whoops. Yeah, we'll grab that. Okay, I guess the iframes will stay on for a little longer and we can just cheese our way up this. Alright, Sigma key, very good. And another sub-tank. And it's for X2, even better. Hey Jet, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Alright, got the checkpoint. Let's just skip all this stuff with some very nice precision dashing. Oh geez, those are rainbow. That is not great. And oh, rainbow, and we've got a very nice attack virus. Even better. Alright, made it. No problem. This should be a very easy boss. Yep, easy. Last Hornet stage change. I think Armadillo's the way here. This is the most stuff. I'd really like to try to get the Sigma keys to unlock Sigma Stage 4 with most of the refights before I actually beat 4 bosses in this, because if I do that, then all the refights you have to do only have half health. X2 foot parts, it's about time. Instant kill. And we got a Sigma key, very nice, and a heart. Ow. Really hope I find the armor for X1 here. That last seed where I didn't have the armor in X1 was really rough. So you better do an instant kill there. Speed burner, hey! Love to see that. I doubt I'm gonna have anything to break Armadillo's shield, so we'll probably have to come back to fight him later, but... Grab another Sigma key. And I suppose that works. It's kind of being blocked, but... Victory over Bit and Bite. So we beat 3 Mavericks here. And we only need 3 more keys to get to that other Sigma stage. So I think we're going to try to get some stuff in these other games. Maybe find those 3 Sigma keys. Got 3 tanks for X2 now, so Violin is going to be no problem. Yeah, that worked really well. A lot better than I was expecting. Alright, and we got the foot parts now. Oh, wait. We can also... Wait. Okay, so that was just kind of vanilla. That's an energy up. We'll still take that. can't get up there yet, and I have no idea, no way of finding out what it is, because I don't have the head part. But now Violin should be beatable. Oh, Surges, sorry. Coward. We'll use a sub-tank just to be safe. Whoops. Alright, what do you got? X3 body parts. Very nice. Now, can we actually break the bubble on this? Yeah, that was one of the best moments in any one of these randos that I've done, is the backwards pitfall. Hey. That was so... I actually made a YouTube short on that because it was so good. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, just pop your bubble. And then we're gonna shoot you with Crystal Hunter. Alright, another Sigma key. Very good. We just need, I think that's 2 more. Oh, that's right. I can't get that one. We do have this level unlocked. Oh, this is where Violin was. Yeah, we can do that. We can beat him. Just need 2 more Sigma keys, and then I can kind of cheese the refights level in X1. So everything in there has half health that it normally would. Alright, I've got the sub-tanks for this now, so he should not be a problem. Yeah, 10 is definitely nothing to sneeze at. 6 is pretty good, too. Yeah, definitely immune to that. What's the point of the game starting you with Shoryuken if it doesn't do any damage? Okay, let's use that sub-tank. There we go. Mockery sounds about right. Hey, 0 parts. Alright, we are 1 Sigma key away from cheesing that part in X1. I think we skip ahead to the next checkpoint then. That was close. Yep, perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. Now it's just an energy up. Yeah, we can do that. Gonna go back and do some quick pickups and a couple things here. Whoops. I guess that's maybe fine. Yep. All right. Really? Absolute trash. All right, let's go to this one. I love the checkpoint system. A Sting Chameleon key. That's not bad, but it's still not... We want a Sigma key. And we'll probably find one somewhere in this stage, I'd hope. Oh, geez, they're red. I don't know how to get that attack. Well, I think you can get that with a fully charged strike chain. But the timing is just more... It's too much, and I don't care to bang my head against that. But we will get... what's it called? Bubble Splash. Always good to grab extra weapons. So how many is that for X2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 weapons in X2. That's very nice. We've only got 3 in X1. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in X3, but we have Gravity Well. And assuming Sigma's not immune to Gravity Well, that's just instant fun. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, you come back. We're gonna use you to get up here. Ah, heck, let's just use the iframes. I don't feel like toying around with Speedburner there. Hey! X1 sub-tank. How many is that now? There's the Sigma key we needed. Oh, if the iframes are still on, let's see how long they last. Really? I should have thought about that. Using a Shoryuken over an open pit, I mean, it didn't even, it was immune to that. That was just sad on so many levels. Slight oops. 9 is pretty good. And we got the sub-tank we need, the Sigma key. So we still can't finish this game yet, but we got 23. We need 1 more Sigma key on X3 and 2 more on X1, and this is a really good level to go to. Plus, if I did my math right, we haven't beat enough bosses in this to give them extra health. So they should just have a bar and a half. They do. That is beautiful. Yeah, those missiles are so cool, especially when they kind of pop in the front of the screen and explode there. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's a really to avoid if you're down below, but it's a really cool effect. Hey, there we go. So these are so much easier if they only have half of the health. But I don't have Boomerang Cutter yet. Okay, there's another Sigma key. Perfect. Okay. Jerks. So I might not be able to actually get everything here because I don't have Boomerang Cutter. Maybe we'll get Boomerang Cutter from one of these. Well, actually, these bosses don't give stuff. 9 is pretty good. Wow, that is a really fast Chameleon Sting. Oh, it shoots twice. Oh, I don't have the armor for X1. Oh, that's right, but they have half health, so... Oh, it's a 0 part in there. Gonna have to remember that, because the 0 parts drastically weaken 0 in X2. Oh. Wow, 7 damage and the stun effect? I mean, 7 damage isn't super high, but with the stun effect... Yeah, there's like other modes where they have all sorts of different flags that they can set on weapons, and it's really cool. Hey, let me go. Ooh, what is that? There's the crawfish key. So that would give us crawfish's level and vial stage. That's just 2. Nope, no underwater. Okay, oh, great. So nothing I have actually really works. Actually, no, the normal Buster Shot has the stun effect. But it still doesn't really do a lot of damage, and we're gonna wanna recover our health here. My Grand, at least he's only got half health that he normally would. He didn't have 3 full bars. Otherwise, my grand plan to try to cheese this before beating other bosses would have been even more miserable. Definitely mega cool. Got him. Oh, I don't have the arm parts. Yeah, we'll just use... I was hoping to use Chameleon Sting there, but we'll just use the iframes. And it was just an energy up, so it wasn't anything too fancy. So yeah, we used Storm Tornado on this one. Hey, stand still in the path of the tornado. That's more like it. Now, do I have the weapon to beat this boss? Definitely not that. Or that. Or that. There we go. I mean, that'll do. Morph Moth key, okay. Definitely found some good stuff in here. But there's still, like, there's no Tornado Fang. No Boomerang Cutter, so a lot of these other levels are just like, hey, there's... why would I go there? Actually, did I have enough... did that give me enough Sigma keys to clear one of the games? Am I potentially doing a level I don't have to do here? Well, I guess X1 stages aren't that long. We don't have the stage change here. Instant kill. Yes! Yeah, definitely no stage change. Well, I guess I could I could die and see what it is. Oh, what? Well, I guess that doesn't matter. It's not required, but the Sting Chameleon stage change is locked behind the Sting Chameleon stage change. How does that work? And I can see it's not a required... you don't need the stage change for anything else. So it's not like I have to have that for anything, but still. It's really weird that it's locked behind something that you can't get... that it locks itself. It's not funny like when that happens in Thieves Town or something, when the key locks itself. Well, I mean, there are a lot of different keys in this game, so hey, there we go. So it very carefully locked itself. Right, we don't care about that, let's just get to the boss. I'm glad I did scout that, though, because I would have been wondering what it was. Now he's got double health, and it's going to be longer. Good timing on that, though. The window to hit him when he does that is very small. Coward. So many bosses that just hide. Yeah, it is definitely, it's like, I call it Metal Man syndrome, where their own weapon works against them. It's very nice. No, I just missed. Actually, let's use the sub-tank. Don't risk it. There's Boomerang Cutter. So that's 24. We need 26 there, and I think we needed 24 for X3. So maybe we can finish X3 and find out if there's anything else we need vial. Yeah, that's one of the things I love about that. They just automatically refill. Alright, so what do we have here? We've got only 4 weapons, and this is not great. But hopefully we can get through Sigma Form 1 and then cheese our way through Form 2 with Gravity Well. Okay, so that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. Okay, so none of those work. I guess maybe we could try the Z-Saber. Whoops. Yeah, Z-Saber doesn't work either. So this is going to be rough. If I had the foot parts for X3, with the foot parts, you can just, if you have the foot chip, I should say, you can just dash from one side of the screen to the other, like nothing. But with the only having the, without having the foot chip, I can't do that. Like, I can't double dash off the wall. And unfortunately, with Gravity Well only doing 6 damage a shot, yeah, see, I can't quite get above him. That was dumb. Actually, I would have actually had it there with 3 sub-tanks. But I was not paying close enough attention to my health. This is doable, then we'll get all the location of every good thing in X1 and X3. I just have to execute. Alright, we can do this. Stop getting hit. Uh-oh. Maybe we can't. This is a much worse start than the previous run. Trying to stall a little bit here. Oh boy. Okay, maybe we've got the advantage now. Yeah, I think so. Uh-oh. We're just gonna use that. Gotta be safe. Oh boy. Not good. Oh, I was just like, just get through that last form. Now we can go, we can die, and we can come back and start on this form. Assuming we can even kill it. I mean, Gravity Well does too. That'll be slow, but it is definitely something we can finish. So we can definitely do that. And it's still 6 bars per shot. And then you just have to dodge. I may be spinning. There are sometimes you do have other weapons that are like piercing and they'll just slice right through his armor and make it really easy to hit. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, Lewis. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Fill up that health bar. Let's go. That didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, that's not working. Yeah, that didn't work either. And yeah, standard shot does 2, so why do that when you have to aim it when you can just do Gravity Well for 2 also, that you don't have to aim. We'll use a sub-tank. Now that we're done goofing around trying to hit other things. We'll miss the missile dodge, miss the missile. That was pathetic. I was hoping they'd fire in a bunch. That's a lot easier to dodge. Get up there. This is not looking good. Oh no, I thought that was my last sub-tank. I still got one more. We're fine. Thanks to Gravity Well, the best weapon in the entire trilogy. That's better. Oh, it is well worth it, Sunseeker. It's a little bit hard to figure out at first, but once you get it down and once you figure out how to get seeds and everything, it is one of the best things ever created. Something feels weird jumping on the corner. Maybe that was just Sigma loading in. I was worried like the game was gonna crash or something. All right. And with that, 1 hour and 38 minutes, we have our first game completed. And now we'll know if we have to go into Crush Crawfish's level to get Vile, or if we can just skip those. Because I need weapons for X1. Maybe the X1 armor. We also need 2 more Sigma keys. The X1 armor would be really nice to have. Should be 0, but that's fine. X1 sub-tank. That's not a whole lot there, but that is my last 2 Sigma keys that I need. Yeah, as much as I don't like it, I think that's the play. And the X1 sub-tank could be really useful to have. But I think right now we just get the couple things at the start here. We'll go through and get Vile's key, and then we'll go into Vile's level, because Vile's level will give us the 2 Sigma keys we need to finish the other 2 games. Oh, I don't have the armor part, the arm part yet. That's why that wasn't working. I was like, why isn't the floor breaking? Why didn't I do the super shot? Because you didn't have the arm part. But we can get this. Then we'll still get a checkpoint before we go into Vials stage. This is all garbage. And Vials stage will give us 2 Sigma keys. There we go. That's pretty nice. Hey, look. I could have used that earlier. Actually, we don't need that. There's a Sigma key there. Just health up. Just Sigma keys. So the Sigma stages in X3 do not really have much of anything. But we do have to get all the way through this to get those last Sigma keys. And then that'll be all the Sigma keys we actually need. It's just a matter of, like, I don't think this will have enough weapons to beat X1. And there is another sub-tank for X1 in Crawfish's level near the end that we could go get. Six is pretty good. Better than 4. So it looks like we're going to be using spinning wheel for this. Got to remember to give him a little more time to get over there. I should also see if I can break walls yet in X3. Because Launch Octopus's weapon is sitting there. And that's usually a pretty good one to have for Sigma if it can do any damage, because you can hit him from the floor. Especially when you don't have the armor for X1 yet. Yeah, I actually might want to get that, because having that extra sub-tank in X1 could be the difference between life and death. Wow, a whole lot of nothing. Didn't I have something that worked on these? Or am I thinking of a different game? Right? Life max up, that's good, but we're more interested in those Sigma keys. And Hawk is pretty cool too, but we don't necessarily need Hawk. There we go. Sigma key is probably on the boss? In the sub-tank? Yeah, I don't have the armor yet for X1. I'm gonna go grab this sub-tank. This stage shouldn't take that long to get through. Especially since we'll just be dashing through everything. And we'll take a well, actually a high-speed charge for this game, kinda useless. I can find out if I can break walls, though. Because if I can break walls, then we can go get Octopus's level. Get Octopus's weapon in X1. And I'd love to have another weapon for X1, because that is just really... haven't found much there yet. And odds are they're all sitting in X1. Nope. Still don't have it. Because I tried the saber on a different one earlier. Let me move. Oh, that's right. That's why I can't move. I'm like, why is it still loading in? But I minimized my tracker, and I was trying to bring the tracker back up, and BizHawk likes to be on top. There's probably a setting I could do to change that, but... Yeah, definitely going to use gravity while here. 9 damage, pretty good. One, two, jeez, this is I mean, it is 9 damage is good, but this is still so slow. Actually, let's be extra cautious. Use that sub-tank. Because we really want that X1 sub-tank here. I think... Oh, but I don't have that other zero part either. Where was the zero part that I missed? Ah, heck, let's try it. This is gonna go so poorly. Because I only have one zero part. Oh, 6 actually isn't bad. Okay, we're gonna use that sub-tank. There we go, that wasn't bad at all. Unfortunately, if Crystal Hunter is the good weapon here, 0 versus 0 and 0 definitely won that. No contest. 6, that is really good. That didn't work at all. You know what? I think it's going to be quicker to just die and come back with a full Crystal Hunter. Because Crystal Hunter is the only thing that's doing any decent amount of damage. So we'll get the full refill, and then we'll come in with a 6 damage Crystal Hunter. And then hopefully X2 will tell me where some weapons are, maybe the X1 armor. Whee! Yeah, let's do that again. Easy. Now, do we actually have the weapon to do damage to this form? Watch it be Crystal Hunter again. Nope. Bubble does too, though. It's very rare to see anything do better than 2. So yeah, X2 should be no problem to finish out here with a 2 damage bubble. Hey, I'll take that. I've seen it do like a significantly... I've seen weapons do a lot more damage than 2 before, but usually 2 is the limit that I see. Like, there was one seed where it was like less than 10 hits, I think, because the weakness did so much. I should have just let him sit on top of me because I have the sub-tanks to burn. And that's 2 games down. I don't think we're going to get under 2 hours on this, though. I mean, with how many deaths I took early on, that is that's not unexpected. Like, I'm not surprised in the slightest. All right, well, okay, so we got Armadillo's weapon here. And that's right at the start, so I'm definitely gonna go grab Rolling Shield. Well, maybe we won't do it that way. Maybe we'll just fail. Perfect. Alright, anything in the X-Hunter stages? Thankfully, nothing there. Nope. Alright, so, wow. So all of our X1 wait, no. I still need X3 weapons to break walls, because, homing torpedo is blocked by me not being able to break walls in X3. But we've got 4 weapons here, I mean 5 weapons here. Maybe this will work. Maybe Storm Tornado will be the weakness and I can just sit there on the floor and blast him. Wait, do I even have the arm parts for X1? Oh, there's no armor though. This is gonna be a disaster. That didn't work. Okay, well, that did a lot of damage, but unfortunately, without having the armor, I'm also taking a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Hope you're feeling better after that. Those are the worst when you just get that, you can feel that stomach cramp. Sorry, Velgarder. Okay, so Storm Tornado's working, putting in work here. And I guess if we do this, this'll take a while, because he can only do 1 shot, but... Oh, jeez. Oh, Storm Tornado has no weapon energy. That's fine, though. We can beat that form, and then we can pray we get lucky against Sigma's final form. But I just don't think that's gonna go well. There were other X3 weapons I think I saw that I could have picked up that might get us Storm Tornado. Okay. Yeah, I think there were X3 weapons that I saw that I didn't actually think about, because I'm like, oh, I finished X3, I don't need that, but depending on how his final form goes, it might be worth it to go back there and get those X3 weapons if I'm really struggling. Because the X3 weapons could potentially get me homing torpedo, which could be a torpedo of justice. Oh, I thought that was gonna hit twice. There we go, like that. Now we're gonna have to charge. That charge mechanic to refill your weapon energy is so nice. Glad that you're feeling a lot better after that. See, I have the arm parts. Oh, you're kidding. Storm Tornado works there too. All right. This could be fine. And 5 isn't great, but I feel like if it's 5 for the base attack, maybe it'll be double digits for fully charged. Yep. Sigma's got a little bit, he's a little bit gassy. $12 is pretty nice. Oh wow, but look how much weapon energy that takes. Is that even going to be viable here? Oh boy, this is going to be tight. Hey, stop shooting stuff at me, you coward. You're supposed to just let your hands fly around. This is so... Uh-oh, that was not something I wanted to do. This is so close to being under 2 hours. I love getting full seeds under 2, but I just don't know if this is going to work, especially since I airmailed that charge shot. Like, if I trusted myself to get up on top of the hands and get a couple get a couple shots in where it hits twice. Yeah, if we could just do this the whole fight, that would be great. No, not that. Oh, wow. 14? And a Storm Tornado didn't take so much weapon energy here. I think it'd be fine, but this thing just depletes itself so fast. Once again, we're doing X1 without armor. And I don't know how much longer I want to really keep trying this when I could go and look for some other stuff. And at least I know that I shouldn't need to find homing torpedo. I don't need weapons, I just need the armor. Uh-oh. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Biscuits. I think it might just be one more. Oh, yes. Just over 2 hours. 2 hours and 19 seconds. Oh. 2 hours and 19 seconds on a full. That's just a kick in the stones. Where was that armor? I mean, the goal time was 2:29, so still like almost a half hour under the goal, which is the important thing. Thanks for the GG's Sunseeker. Thanks for the GG's Bedwa. Kyoto. SM sub-tank. X1 sub-tank. Who is SM? Launch octopus? Spark Mandrill. I could have had that the entire game. That was not locked behind anything. It was open as soon as Spark Mandrill's level was open, and I just never went there. That is, wow. Talk about getting punished for skipping a bunch of stuff, for not wanting to go and look in those X1 levels.
Sorry, Debbie. No Mercedes this year. We have to set an example.
Wait, how come... Is this saying that Storm Tornado wasn't the weakness? Like the GG's Dimension X? I mean, it did the most damage, but doesn't have the fancy colors. I don't know what the colors mean. Usually the if something has a color, it does the most damage if it's not one of the super weapons. But still, almost a half hour under the target. I will take that any day. Oh, blue is stun, orange is main. Okay. That would make sense then. You'd think after all this time I'd have figured that out, but nope.